Maybe you get suspicious text messages or calls, or your family member does. Police say scams are catching more people, in part just because of the sheer number coming your way every single day. We spoke with seniors in our community who are particularly vulnerable to scams, some who have lost everything.
When I was on the phone with them, I knew you don't tell somebody to go to walk down to Walgreens and get this money card and come back here.
Elaine Palmer is like most of us in that she nearly got scammed and listened to her gut when scammers posing as Microsoft techs tried to hack into her computer. But she believes the loneliness that many seniors experience contributes to how often they fall for these cons.
So all of these people that are alone and isolated, you're very vulnerable. And you're so grateful to have somebody to talk to. You believe some of the things they play on your vulnerabilities.
They're very trusting. I've even asked my parents this. Why do you think this is happening? And seniors, they were raised in a generation where you respect authority. You do what people tell you to do. You don't ask any questions. If law enforcement asks for something, you comply.
Which is why when scammers call posing as law enforcement or the bank or even Amazon requesting you update your membership, Detective Tamara Tadlock, who works in financial crimes for the El Paso County Sheriff's Office, says seniors tend to get caught in scams more often than other groups.
How much are people losing in these kind of scams?
It could be anywhere from a few $100s to a few $1,000s to hundreds of thousands of dollars or their entire retirement.
Why are seniors a scammer's perfect target? Well, experts say to start with, most have more time on their hands and are willing to engage in conversation with strangers seeking connection. It's also likely they have money, as most residents over 65 have some kind of income coming in, whether it be Social Security, retirement, or a pension. And experts say seniors are especially vulnerable to romance scams.
A dear friend of mine, she had been scammed for a couple of years, and she needed $285 to get this credit card, or it was a prepaid card.
Pamela Suzanne says she gave her friend Mary the cash she was so desperate for. It turned out to be an elaborate scam by a man pretending to care for her, and it cost Mary her life.
She had been sending this man, apparently her fiance, thousands of dollars a month, and she had been doing it for years. I kept telling her it was a scam. She would not believe me. She was extremely depressed. That very night, she committed suicide. That was horrible for me, because she was an extremely, very, very good friend. And for her to be scammed that way, it hurts a lot.
These perpetrators worm their way into people's hearts, and as human beings, we want to connect, we want to engage, we want to build relationships. However, older adults are not as protective of their information as they should be.
Rodney War, Elder Clients Manager with Wells Fargo, says data from a recent Federal Trade Commission report found that of the $10 billion scammers stole from Americans in 2023, $3 billion of that was out of the pockets of people over 60. Investigators suggest watching out for the seniors in our lives to ensure they aren't being taken advantage of.
Some of the red flags are reluctant to discuss financial matters with you, unexplained withdrawals, not paying their utility bills, some new best friends that they've met or individuals that they've met online that you haven't. They are secretive about the things that are going on within their finances. Those are things to really be aware of, to engage and have a conversation with the older adult about.
It can happen to any of us, but experts make a good case for staying connected to the older adults in our lives, making sure they know you're there to talk through what to do when confusing calls or texts inevitably come in from someone looking to take their livelihood.
I don't really have a word for it, because the audacity to put anybody through what they want to, and it makes you feel like you're more inept and worthless than you already thought.
We connected with these women through Silver Key, and as part of its mission to support seniors, Silver Key offers technology education classes and symposiums with sessions about identity theft and scams. It also partners with the Elder Abuse Justice Center to connect those who've been scammed with the resources they need. Find that information in the story on our website, KOAA.com.